Yes, sir. I am the almighty baby mama hero, the greatest of all time. I am an NBA 2K18 god. I'd like to shout out to my Wolves for beating up on Oklahoma last night. Pretty impressive, man. That's my time to go online and beat up on some defenseless peasants. There you go. My boy Wiggins put the game-winning shot out there, man. Towns out there doing what he do. Butler doing what he do. Teague doing what he do. Taj Gibson doing what he do. Russell Westbrook can't do nothing with us, man. Knicks Celtics 1986. But guess what, Knicks Celtics, you're going down. Alright. What we gonna roll with? Gonna do that? We roll the old school white. Let's go. To all my viewers out there, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, share, comment on all my videos. I'm going up against Kyrie, man.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The NBA on 2K Sports. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, our game analysts, and from the sideline, David Aldridge. Looking at Boston, they took a win in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And look, it's
what defense going on, man? What's he got?
always tough to win on the road. You've got to go in with the right mindset, and they did.
I think, Greg, they didn't let the crowd or the noise get to them, and they have to be happy with how they played and executed on the road in that one.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor.
Don't got to play no
on
defense.
The court for Minnesota. Wiggins at small forward with Gibson at the 4. Teague runs the point with Butler at his side. They're the backcourt. And it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Brown. Minnesota takes possession. And Dora's early returns in the season so far. Some teams already separating themselves as championship contenders. Are we getting ahead of ourselves? Is it too early for them to start thinking about home court advantage right now?
You know, this is a fascinating thing in the NBA because there is some current analytics that suggest that home court advantage is not playing the part it once did in NBA success.
Is that
interesting?
Yeah, I would say to you this, somebody who, like LeBron James, has proven consistently he can win a game or two on the road in the playoffs to go ahead and negate that home court advantage. For somebody who is in championship contending,
come on, Nick, tighten up, man.
Home court
tighten up.
is not part of their long-term thinking.
And Brown over to help.
Oh.
Stolen by Brown. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Here's Horford. He dishes it to Smart. The kick out to Irving. Takes the 3.
Nice.
Good, and Smart gets the assist. Irving's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Butler on the wing.
Yep.
Oh,
don't even jump, man.
By Butler.
Don't jump.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Smart passes to Horford.
What you gonna do, man? What you gonna do?
In the corner, Irving with it. Just 5 to shoot.
Oh, man, let's beat,
with
man.
the steal. And now the fast break. Gibson with the ball. And he gets the bucket.
Come on, Nick.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Here's Irving. Minnesota with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
I think a lot of people were surprised by that result because on paper, you
Let's
didn't
go.
think that game would be that competitive. Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
You know, with the influx of talent that the Wolves have
doing out
had the
here?
last
What we doing
handful
out
of
here?
years, they feel a pressure to win. Fans are wondering when all that talent will mature. Expectations
block.
are being raised for this group.
Here's
My foul,
Jones.
Russ.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And they get it.
Woo.
And count it. And a chance
Okay.
for one more at the free
All
throw
right.
line.
I'll tell you guys, what a delivery on that lead pass. He puts it right where his teammate can go get it.
That was a good
Rozier,
pass.
he's checked in for Boston. And the Timberwolves, Doris, with the longest playoff drought in the league.
Oh,
Well, and
good
Kevin, I
defense.
think you have seen tremendous growth with this team the last
Good
few
defense.
years.
Your
But
boy Dino,
remember, they're in the unforgiving Western Conference. I think they believe the infusion of veteran talent gives them an opportunity to make the leap and get to the postseason.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Aaron Baines.
Get out of here. Yeah, right.
And it's Ogilvy in for Jaylen Brown. Minnesota leading.
Don't lose it. Don't turn the ball over, Towns.
Taken away. One-on-one here. Smart kicks to Baines.
You got it back.
Back to Smart. In the corner. Tatum with it. Clock at 6. And it's Boston with another. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Jones dishes to Jang. Pass to Towns.
Towns, what are you doing out here, man?
Outside Butler. Screen by Jones. Here's Jang. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Celtics have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Inside.
Oh.
Count that one from Ogilvy.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Jones, the pass to Jang.
Yeah, I'm tripping.
And pushing it up. Here's Boston.
Good foul.
Tatum leading the charge.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
At all costs.
For Boston, they have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. Shabazz Muhammad's checked in for Butler. Both good from the line that time.
Boy, just never a good idea to give this guy too many chances at the line. He's going to cash in.
And Zhang kicks to Jones. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And the dunk by Towns.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Rozier goes back.
Wow.
And he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play
That's a home cooking right there.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
Boy, you better be more physical on the
Home
glass
cooking.
because they wanted that rebound more than them, plain and simple.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
Dang, what was that?
Zhang, no luck. Celtics leading by 4. Pass to Smart. From downtown, it's rebounded
tried,
by
man.
Towns. Kicks it out to Jones. He feeds it to Muhammad. Crawford outside. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Celtics. They're up by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
You gotta get this roll win, baby. Need this roll win right here. We need this roll win.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. Timberwolves trail by 4. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, down low, it's Jang and Towns. Jones is out there with Crawford. And it's Muhammad in at the 3. Muhammad on the wing. Screen by Jones. Baines with the block. Ogilvy passes to Rozier. And Baines kicks to Rozier.
Look at him. Get on your man. Get on your man.
Now the pass to Ogilvy. Shot clock at 6. Over Jang. Here's Smart.
Oh, sir.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
Oh, sir.
Muhammad dishes to Towns. Here's Jang.
Hello.
And he banks in the layup.
Let's fight back. Fight back.
Jang's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Timberwolves.
He doesn't let that possession go to waste, Kev. He's going to feed on those second chance opportunities. Boy, that's pretty work.
Rozier kicks to Baines. Pass to Rozier. Back to Baines. Towns with the steal.
Excuse me.
And Crawford gets it to go on the assist by Jones.
Come on.
And that makes it a tie ball game.
Get your time out, man. Sit down somewhere and drink some Billy and shut up.
But under control. That's the key.
No, exactly right, Greg. You can't go too fast. He pulled that off in brilliant fashion.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Al Horford is checked in.
No baseline, no baseline.
Brown comes in for Tatum. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Smart. Timberwolves also changing it up. Taj Gibson's checked in for Towns. Wiggins comes in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Teague in for Tyus Jones. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game.
And you look at this Celtics roster, a bevy of long, athletic wing players. They seem to be taking a cue from teams like the Warriors, who have found success with defensive switching and positionless basketball.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with. And the Celtics, as you see, are stockpiling wing forwards. Brown, Tatum, Hayward, and we're seeing those guys lining up at the 2, 3, and 4. It gives Brad Stevens tremendous roster versatility.
Jang.
Whatever defense you in, man, stay in that defense, man. Rest of the game.
Off by Jang.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Oh, Wiggins, what you got? Show me what you got.
Someone has to come over and take the charge.
Oh, what?
Contest the shot.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
To halt the run.
Right.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Taj Gibson picks one up. Doris, every team now is looking for bigs who can rebound, block shots, defend in the perimeter, and hit the face-up jump shot, which we've seen. But now they're moving outside. That's asking a lot of the versatility from that one position.
Yeah, it is.
So when you think of that, who fits the bill in your mind?
Well, the guy who was eye-popping in limited action was Mr. Joel Embiid. What a great personality and a diverse skill set on the offensive end. Anthony Davis and Karl Anthony Towns, both from the University of Kentucky, have the kind of skill set that I think makes them the prototypical next-generation NBA player. Those guys can step away, make three-point opportunities. Both can face up, put it on the deck, and go in either direction. Both can go with their back to the basket. I mean, what a luxury for those coaches to have a big man with those capabilities.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, analytics has taken over the NBA, but Minnesota coach and president of basketball operations Tom Thibodeau says it doesn't tell you everything. He said analytics can measure a lot of things, but it's very difficult to measure.
This dude's going to keep on doing it all game.
In the work. Kevin?
And Tom Thibodeau makes a good point, D.A. Analytics is certainly helpful, but it doesn't capture everything. Butler, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. The Celtics shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making
you got me
to the line in the first quarter.
Here's Wiggins. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Horford.
Well, there's no doubt that last season the major downfall in most games for the Timberwolves was their struggle on the defensive end of the floor, right? Too many holes in the perimeter. Couldn't get stops when they needed them.
That's off as well, so he misses both. And this Minnesota roster has good defenders on it, Doris, but it's just a matter of getting all 5 players on the court to commit on the defensive end.
Missing free throws.
Think about how young they have been, and focus at times can be an issue. You know, Coach Tom Thibodeau is not going to let that slip. This is a group that showed improvement as the season wore on, and they know they must be much better on the defensive end this season.
And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
So it's the Timberwolves now. Dishes it to Jang. The feed now to Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Pass to Ojale. Great D that time from Gibson. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense.
Me, boy.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Oh, me next.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Pass to Ojale. From the arc.
Nice.
Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Ojale's got 7. On the wing, Wiggins. And he lays it straight in. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Really well done there. Just confident, composed, never in a hurry.
It's stolen by T. Gibson. And so it's Andrew Wiggins making highlights for the...
See my stats, man. Oh, I can't see my stats.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first. Timberwolves leading by 3. Smart and Brown outside on the wings.
And 1, let's go.
There with Horford, and it's Irving.
Let's get it.
The point guard position. That's the group for Brad Stevens.
Doing what I want,
going here in the second half. The Timberwolves shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Back on defense.
And the Celtics shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. He's got 9.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Absolutely perfect start to the half, setting the tempo right away with an easy opportunity at the cup.
Here's Horford.
Yes, sir.
That shot missing. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team. Butler passes to Teague. He kicks it to Gibson.
Woo!
The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
You know, and I'm not seeing any urgency out of this defense, especially considering the deficit in the score.
Butler. The second effort. It's tipped. Irving with it. Picked up by Teague.
Hey, trash out here.
Rejection by Towns.
Look at it.
Here's Butler. And that comes off the assist by Jeff T.
Might need to get a timeout, Nick.
And that's now 10 points for Jimmy Butler.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Here's Smart. Kicks to Horford. Shot from 16.
Nice.
2 points. That one goes. Horford's got his first basket.
He's lagging.
Well, you think about Tom Thibodeau as the architect of so many great defensive teams. For Minnesota, it took some time on the defensive end, but he feels like this team is starting to turn a corner on that end.
Get the ball.
The Celtics making a switch here. Baines is checked in. And then for Minnesota, Crawford comes in.
What are y'all doing?
Wiggins, and Tyus Jones subbed in for Teague. Jones kicks to Butler.
That was a bad shot.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And for Thibodeau, you simply can't play for him unless you exert maximum effort on defense. Doris, he can be tough, but fair in what he demands.
Well, as long as you're willing to work hard every single day on every possession, you can play for Tom Thibodeau. This is a guy who constantly preaches the importance of the little things, and he wants proper defense to become second nature for his team.
Jones, that's for two. The Timberwolves again
make that
can't hit.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
I'm not sure why he doesn't continue to move the basketball. Would have served that team much better.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Karl Anthony Towns was voted by GMs last season as the player they most want to build a franchise around. But he is not resting on his laurels. He said, "I work hard on my game. I want to be the strongest player, the most intelligent player, and the most skilled player on the court at all times." Kevin?
Thanks, David. That work ethic will definitely help Towns get better. He's already a dynamite player. Crawford outside. Feeds it to Towns. Here's Gibson. Baines with the block. They recover it. Celtics trail by 7. Here's Smart. Slam dunk by Smart.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
And you can blame it on a terrible defensive breakdown, one that could possibly swing the momentum here.
And here comes Brown, leading the fast break.
What a block.
Slam dunk by Tatum.
Wow.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Yeah, you know, sometimes your gut tells you to take a shot at the pick and then big move to keep the pressure on.
Put that crowd right on up.
Irving against Jones. And it's Irving missing.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
I was stupid on my prop.
He's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not helping his team. That was an awful quarter.
The 19-foot shot. Again, Irving missing.
Well, despite his struggles from the field in this period, you know he's going to keep asking for the basketball.
The Timberwolves shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That one is
what is going on?
And the Timberwolves making a change here.
Playing like a real.
And he sinks the second. 12 seconds left to play in the third.
No threes, no threes.
Off the pick. And here is Tatum. Shoots over Muhammad. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 6.
Man, you playing like you're not playing good right now.
Welcome back as we get rolling once more.
It's 6:58 in the morning, man.
And what's been a very well contested
NBA
game.
playground all day, all night. Kyrie gone on the bench.
Celtics trail by 6.
And
look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Wiggins is out there with Muhammad. Then there's Towns. Then there's Teague. And it's Crawford at the shooting guard.
That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Yeah, and when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
And he gets it to go. Boston's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Horford with a screen on Teague. And it's Baines in the corner. And the pass to Rozier. Rocket 6.
Shot clock at.
Banked in.
Those are blocks.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Wiggins dishes to Muhammad. Wiggins.
Wow.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Crawford with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Muhammad with the ball.
Woo!
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
Free throw good, Wiggins.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Brown is checked in for the Celtics.
Oh, look at
Minnesota also with the sub. Gibson's checked in. Picked by Horford. Now the dish to Brown. There's a good screen. He feeds it to Smart. Drops in the layup for 2.
And just great offensive execution by both sides, leaving nothing on the table.
What an offensive clinic we have been given today. They're hitting every single thing they put at the rim right now.
Amazing how he gets this one to go. Size doesn't matter.
What fearlessness, right? He likes to go at taller defenders, and he shows he has what it takes to get it done.
He ain't want to work.
Horford the pass to Rozier. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Puts it up.
Defense, baby.
Begins with the block.
Defense.
Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Teague kicks to Wiggins. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague.
Let's get it.
And now it's a 10-point Minnesota lead.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
You can tell they've got their foot on the gas pedal right now. No slowing down. The defense starting to look helpless.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Rozier. Butler, he's checked in for Minnesota. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
We'll slow this thing down, baby.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Brad Stevens went over with his guys during the break. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Smart dishes to Brown. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. And they will get the basket here, folks.
As doing what I do.
Goaltending.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Here's Irving.
Nice.
It's good.
Oh, my goodness. That is how to attack the rim. Don't give the defense time to react. That's beautiful.
Passes to Butler. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. No good from Gibson.
Oh, good. You gotta do better than that.
Celtics trail by 10. Smart passes to Horford. And he overdid it there. Too much.
A flagrant foul,
like on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Hey, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on it.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
What you doing, Nick? Celtics 1986. Man, I got things I got to do, man. I'm tired, man. I go to bed, man. Please pause the game. Like a man die. All my viewers out there, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit that bell emblem so you'll be notified when I upload new content. Like each video, share each video, comment on each video. Thank you very much. My Wolves beat up on the defenseless Boston Celtics. You know, Nick is a Celtics fan. As you can see, he does not know how to spell Celtic. He got an X instead of a C. Right now, he paused the game to get a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, some red Kool-Aid, and some Crunch Munch. All right. Right now, you know, Nick over there, he's mad right now. He's throwing a temper tantrum. He don't know what's going on right now. He don't know why the Wolves are doing this to him right now. See, the reason the Wolves are doing this to him right now is because of their head coach right now. The almighty, the great one, the NBA 2K18 God, your baby mama hero. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know me. But it is what it is. You understand? All right, Nick, I guess you're going to just go ahead and quit like this, huh? I get it, man. One day, man, one day with the practice, a lot of practice. One day, you two will be great like me. One difference between me and you, Mr. Nick, I don't quit. My viewers, please subscribe, like, share, comment on all my videos. I'm going to get this easy win. Alright, I'm going to quit and receive my win. Alright, Baby Mama Hero, ladies and gentlemen, signing out.